Okay, hello, hello, hello. Hello. Hello, you lovely people. Hope we're all doing well. Oh, need to wake up. Hello, Jotun. Hello. Hello. I don't know why I keep doing like a weird Russian accent. Still waking up. How are we all doing? It's definitely turned around. It didn't help that I caught whatever bug or flu or whatever was flying around. Luckily from the end of Boxing Day onwards. Wasn't pleasant, but hey ho, it is what it is. We can't help it. It is aggravating. But in theory, I do believe I am over the worst of it. Let me just double check something. But yeah, how are we all doing anyway? How are we all doing? Try not to belch. Basic stuff. Oh, that's annoying. Huh. They'll be arriving. Kidding me. Be arriving tomorrow. Basically, why is that light glare so much? Okay. Okay, cool. Yeah, I got 2 Dark Angel collectible books on the way. They were going to deliver them tomorrow while I'm at work, so I've just told them to be like, no, deliver them to the local post office, please. Because I do not want those going missing. For love nor money, please do not let those go. Because I've had a headache when it came to certain other things and lack of communication doesn't really help the situation when it comes to that. And okay. Crack on, shall we? Turn off the Wi-Fi off that. Crack on, shall we? There you go, that should be coming through alright. So, I am working on the 8th Army for an escalation. I'm going to be following the advice given in this. No, that is the Africa Corps. There's the 8th Army. So at this moment in time, I have built the commander, the officer, with his whistle and revolver. And I've got 2 support gents. Now, put those aside. I got spare bits from War Games Atlantic with their British Expeditionary. What we can build. Yes. Yeah, how was everyone's holiday and stuff then? Don't be shy. Got till 25th. Get a rifleman done. Commander. Goose squads. Rifleman. Oh. I'm curious how my printed one come out. Slightly deep. Fair enough. Or you know. Five. Oh, look. Wait a minute. Ah, okay. There's the mortar. Chuffy. A lot of different designs. Found it in browsers. Headache of find it. Carpet. Oh, under these sprues, which is great. Pungent. A memento. My own little world. I do apologise. Tidy up this room now. Next, I've tidied up the garage. Love painting bolt action minis, but despise assembling them. I don't seem to mind the assembly part. I like kit bashing. I like putting stuff together, but I can understand they are very small compared to like the mainstream Games Workshop sizing of like 32mm heroic scale. So it's more chunky, you know, bigger bits, especially when you got chunky meat sausages. Happy new hobby year. Just wraps some and ooh, very nice. Let me know how it goes. Like, this is my first like proper foyer into bolt action. I played it when it was bolt action 1. Like, bolt action 1, bolt action 2, now bolt action 3. So this is all learning. So this year, for me personally, is more focusing on, it's the year of historical for me. So bolt action, but also Horus Heresy, for me and many others, is like the closest to historical for like a sci-fi game, because there's so many books and literature around it. Like, bit of a sneak peek of a video coming up. I love my Dark Angels, so I built myself Luther. Bit of a sneak peek. But I'm still gonna have fun with fantasy, because I've still got this colossal lady to glue together and spray up, because I never cleaned her properly, or I must have never cleaned her properly. Basically the paint was just shredding off, so you know, that's something a bit different. But the main thing I want to do is more historical style gaming. But having fun. Having fun. Oh. So that's why I'm doing an escalation league. So I can make it like manageable. The best way of putting it. He says famous last words. Yes. How are we all doing? Sorry about me waffling. Excited. Don't know if the other half's gonna sleep. What? She's suddenly tired. Hopefully. Ah, welcome in. Welcome in. Did the alert not go off? I apologise. Should have been an alert. One moment. Oh. Wanting to work. Hello, one moment. My alerts aren't working. Why did that not work? Why do you... How are you doing, Tenebro? That's fair enough, good sir. Fair enough. I'm alright, just tired myself. Work now? Now it's working. I don't know why that was playing up before. I do apologise. Very, very strange. First hiccup of the year. How's that? Gotta love it. Hey ho, wouldn't be content creation if there wasn't hiccups, wasn't it? Oh, for crying out loud. Why is it that there's always something in the background that just has to play up? Try that again, good sir. If you want to try that again, somehow it was turned off. It just turned itself off. Just now giving it a kick and turned it back on. There you go, I turned it back on. Gonna put some king and country ones on in the future. Oh god. Yeah, I do hope everyone had an enjoyable holiday, whatever it entailed. Whether you were celebrating something or not. Whether you had a lot of time off or not, I hope it just went as smoothly as it could do. Nice to have it chilled, get away from it. But yeah, I'm hoping to be around more this year than I was last year. I was still around last year, but things going on in the later half of the year kind of threw everything out of whack. Oh yes, 100%. Because I know when I'm not streaming, I was just... When I wasn't doing stuff, and I was at home, and I would normally be streaming, like, you know, I wasn't, like, preoccupied with other things. I was just mulling about. If that makes any sense. I don't know if we've all been there. You end up just being like, oh, yeah, Because, don't get me wrong, I've been ill the past 3 or so days. Somewhat been weirdly some of the most productive I've been. Like, I've sorted out my marriage and stuff. Even done a members only video for the first time. You know, bits and pieces like that. Dogs as fast as snoring. Like sleep dreaming. Yeah. It's just one of these things that it kind of opens your eyes up. That's why I want this year a good year. Start off with me to go forward. Sometimes we all get stuck in our own, you know, ways for whatever reason. And we do the whole, oh, we'll do it directly. Oh, we'll do it directly. Ah, nice. Anything nice for dinner? We're doing a roast, me and the other half, if we got the meat. Making for today and tomorrow to have. Oh, nice. Very nice. Oh. Mashed potato and kale with... Ooh. Ooh, okay. That's very nice. Sounds very nice. I like those kind of hearty, home kind of farm food meals. You know, the ones that you can imagine like a farmer's wife make. or like a mother. You get what I mean? Hopefully I don't sound that deranged. But yes, I got some good news. Never sounds deranged. Just no more than previously. Ah, fair enough. The other half, I put some pennies towards it. They surprised me. I can get rid of a certain something. There you go. I was gifted an FDM printer. Christmas. Having fun with it. Went out and purchased an enclosure for it. Helped look after it. I have noticed that if it's a placebo effect, I don't care. Oh, touch wood, it's absolute dream. I've got an enclosure for it, so it keeps the temperature more controlled. And it's like 3 to 4 times quicker than the old one. And the quality's great. Quality's great. That's why I've turned on the FDM printing on the site, because I can reliably do it again. No bamboo, but part of me kind of prefers that because I've got all the parts that I can swap out nozzles and stuff already. Whereas bamboo is great, but it feels like it's a lot of, not subsidiaries, but there's a lot of they control it. So to me, my concern is, if I want to get replacement parts, I have to go to bamboo. Whereas, with the one I got, I can go anywhere and get replacement parts for it, which is great. Thank you, Tenebro. It's just something for me. Before anyone gets their pyres out and stuff like that, I'm not saying any bad word about bamboo or anything like that. I've seen that they do great stuff. Stress testing it as we speak. I'm printing out some Bone Mortalis like boards. If people know the terminology, I put the ironing setting on it, so it smooths the top layers. In a bit, when I've built these ones, I'll grab some of the prints that I've been doing. People can have a reference, but there's only been one fault so far. I think that was a fault on the slicing where the item shifted. So it was printing and then it shifted. Carried on printing. I think that was a fault with the slicing. And there was another fault where it was on me. I thought, oh, let's see if I could push it to the maximum print speed. And it printed fine, except for the very top layer. It tore a little bit because it was printing that quick. Other than that, it came out amazing. I got it to print at 250 millimeters per second. But in retrospect, my Ender 3 Pro that I was using, maximum was 50 to 60 reliably. I could push it to like 90, but then faults would come out. That thing was printing at 250 and there was one fault, which was a little bit of tearing at the top. You sand it, you wouldn't even notice. Like, okay, this is phenomenal. But I'm keeping it as default, like 180. And it's nice that I can put something on it and I can have confidence that unless something catastrophic happens, I'll come back to it and it'll be there. May not be the fastest on the market. Hello, Mana. May not be the fastest on the market, but it's a lot faster than I was dealing with, and I'd rather have the reliability than reliability and quality than just pure speed. I think a lot of us understand that. How you doing, Mana? Yeah, I'm still good. I was having a lazy evening in watching random crap on the TV. Looking after the doggies while the other half was having fun with her decoration. Still putting up a few more to test what it's like, so then she can take it down on the 6th. I believe. And store them away in an order so she knows how they can go up quicker next time. Made Christmas rings, like paper rings. What the fancy looking things. I'm great when it comes to Christmas. I know. What? I do. I may put my little container here because I may use the sandbags for the bigger artillery pieces. Started a silly project. Every project's silly. Just depends on how well it goes. That's better. Stormcast. You really do like to punish yourself, don't you, good sir? Oh, nice. Very nice. I do need to return to that non-metallic metal Dark Angel Spray Tool that started like 2 years ago now. All I've got to do is the silver, and it's done. Silver's the biggest part of the metal. Done a few quick like non-metallic metal fixes at work for like a Gene Stealer cult force that came in that I fixed, and I think it sold like within weeks. Um, it was cool. I don't think I could ever um like do a whole force. I could, but I don't have the drive to do it. Yeah, I fired one once. Air cadets. It's an experience, isn't it? It's so weird. Oh, luckily I didn't need to do any drills with it. It was just like just having fun, having drills with weapons. Oh, fair enough. No worries. That's cool. I've got to figure out how I'm going to actually paint these up. Like, what kind of style am I going to go for? Am I going to go for traditional base coat, wash, layer, highlight? Am I going to go for like base coat, dip technique, dip wash technique? Am I going to go for slap chop, or am I going to go similar to like my dwarves, where it's like slap chop with airbrushing, and then you layer up from that to figure out what I'm going to do? I need to figure out pretty darn quick because I've got to paint 20 something guys in 3 weeks. It's just perfectly manageable. I've done worse. yeah, what's everyone's plans, if anything, for like the immediate future of 2025? I think personally, for bolt actions, I'm more than happy to pay the pennies to get the infantry on plastic and metal, and I'll print out the vehicles in resin, because I do think printing that small, even though I use like ABS resin, which has some spring to it, plastic is just that bit more durable for me personally. I mean, a thin. Let's have a busted. That's cool. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh. I could do a full Commonwealth Australian Army 3D printed now. Back to Patreon. Does them. Now they're working on to the Japanese World War II. I don't know. I don't know, Mana. Why do we do any of this that we like? Why have I ordered a bunch of collectible Dark Angel novels? I've now got, when the other two arrive, I've got like 6 of them. I don't really read. Well, I do, but I struggle. I do a lot of my reading now audio. Have a device back in the day. That would scan the writing, and then it'll read it out to you. I'll read what it says in one moment. Nadim. Hamir Thin is very good in biting though. Yeah. Hamir Thin is very good for getting rid of very, very small mold lines. Oh, I've heard that it's alright, it's just repeating Gladiator 1. People said they enjoyed it, but it was just like a repeat, which isn't a bad thing per se. Just a ting. No. It wasn't like a full. They didn't say it was a full repeat, but yeah. Pardon me. I need to make sure I got open it. Somewhere to store these. Actually, need to find somewhere where I can store stuff. I want to store the bolt action out. I may consolidate up my dwarf shelf. Actually, I don't need my with my magnetic sheet tray. Funnily enough, it is about 2 foot off the ground. Where do I lie? Yeah, you got one that's about 2 foot off the ground, and you got one that's about 3 foot off the ground. Do them multicolored. Just go crazy with them. See how many different colours you can fit on there that looks good. That'd be interesting. Very interesting. An interesting take on the stereotypical ones that you see. That'd be nice. I'm going to be right back. Just going to check on the lady a minute. May grab a few of the FDM prints. I can show you what I've been up to. Okay. So. Printed off some objective markers. Where I put the ironing on, so it smooths out the surface. Like, can't fault it. Oh, the pups are fine. Pups are fine. We didn't really have that many fireworks going on. Like, next to none. Next to none. And this is one. Those Zone Mortalis stuff that I've been printing out. You know. That's with the ironing on top. Oh, fair enough. We didn't have it that bad. Luckily, we're more rural, so it's normally 9 times out of 10 a lot better for that. This is the one where I put it up to max. See, struggled a little bit with this bit here, where it skipped a little bit. Oh god. Oh damn. Bit rough up here, and then there was a bit where it like skipped. That was at 250 millimeters per second, and like it's smooth. But there is a bit of a relief to it. But like I just sand that. You wouldn't even notice it was there. Just sand it flat, it'd be gone. Yeah, it is getting out of hand, but I'm going to leave it there. It's getting quite silly, put it politely. But no, as politely as possible. Biggest problem I got so far this year is I signed up to the gym, but I've barely gone because I'm just so shattered from work. Because I'm working. I get up at 6, I don't get home till 6. So I'm doing like 12-hour days. I'm just shattered. It depends. It depends. I know some people that are very, you know, controlled and respectful, and I know others that don't. That's the honest truth of the matter. But I want to go. That's the problem. I genuinely do want to go. But because I'm doing such long days, I struggle to have the energy. Last time I went to it, I fainted in the gym because I was just so exhausted. I all but fainted in the gym. The other half was like really quite taken up by it. And the gym people in there, the gym staff, amazing people. It was, yeah, I couldn't fault them. Could not fault them at all. You know, they were making sure I was all good. You know, they were going to phone the ambulance because the main hospital is just around the corner. So, you know, they were going to go above and beyond. Yeah, the thing is, we don't really have the space at home for the training stuff. In all fairness, it's just a difficult one. Pardon me, I'm trying not to belch. Because I do want to get to the gym, help the other half out, if that makes sense. Get her go into it more. But she's doing more regular hours. It's very intensive work that she does, the dog grooming and stuff like that. But it's more standard hours. I'm just shattered. I'm just mentally and physically shattered. That's the main thing. Yeah. Biggest problem I got is if I have stuff at home, like gym stuff at home, there's always something else that takes precedence. Always something else. I'm like, oh, I'll jump on like the bench or XYZ. I got to do this. Whereas if I go to the gym, I know I'm making the most of the gym, if that makes sense. But it's a double-edged sword of getting to the gym in the first place. And 100%, I know make of the time as we see fit. Yeah, that's my biggest problem. And I'm just feels like I'm just wasting money because I'm not going enough. And I know that's on me. No one's stopping me going. Yeah, I get that. Was talking with a friend the other day about working from home. Similar issue. Yeah. That's the thing. It's easy saying, oh yeah, just do it or blah blah blah. Not. That's my problem. I see all these tasks that need doing, and I kind of get like overwhelmed by it. I'm like, oh god. And then some people are like, oh well, just write it down. I'm like, still doesn't mean that the task is going to get fixed. It's a difficult one. Barely worked out at all when I was went away. No, that's the thing. Yeah, if you're doing something active, then you don't need to. I used to be very active in my previous job working for OpenReach, but now the nature of my job, I'm not as active. That's the honesty behind it. That's the honesty behind it. Getting into a proper routine with it is task itself. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I work 10 and a bit hour days. Actual work, 10 hour days. Yeah, getting up, getting things sorted, travelling. Yeah, that's chunk of your day just gone. Still got to do stuff. I still need to get home, something like it, to make sure, you know, the dogs are seen to. Because if I go to the gym in the morning, then I don't need to worry about it after work. I don't need to worry about being like, oh, wait a minute, I'm at the gym, but I should be at home making sure the dog's alright. X, Y, Z. But that does mean getting up silly early in the morning. Maybe the way to do it. That was the way I used to do it back in the day. Thank you very much. Welcome in, welcome in. How are you doing? Could be worse things. How are you keeping? Yeah, in all fairness, Manor, you were doing a workout anyway. My job isn't a workout. It's just long and tiresome. You're already doing the workout. But, you know, that was the thing. When I was with OpenReach, I was still going to the gym in the morning. I've been busy with school and ground. Ah, nice. Very nice. Yeah, when I was with OpenReach, I would have to get to my first job by 8 o'clock in the morning. So I kind of had a better window. Oh, fairness, I should have tried it today, being a day off from work. No, but today wouldn't have been a day because I was staying up fairly late because of... I have. I have heard of it. Hope people enjoy it. Main thing, isn't it? Oh, nice. Nice. Oh. Only other thing I was thinking about the gym is I have Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays from work. So if I get into the routine of going to the gym Friday morning, Saturday morning, and Sunday morning, I'm not trying to fight work habits. That's good going. Hopefully you enjoyed doing the painting video. Yes, it does. Yeah, Friday and Sunday. That'd be cool. And if you're enjoying system and doing the videos, keep up the good work. Fair enough. I may use the little sandbags a minute if I can find them in here. There's one. Ah, that's fair enough. Know what you're, yeah, future planning. And get discount with it. That one. Shovel. I don't like sandbags again. Well, if you're in the North Africa theatre, sandbags are very useful. Makeshift, like, food. Oh, it's all good. It's all good. I know you were. Yeah. Yeah. That was slightly different. Get that on. Pardon me. This one here. Can't wait. My local game store gets all their internet stock up. Oh, nice. Very nice. What I'm gonna do, brick it a little bit. There isn't one saying someone is given a magazine to the light anti-tank rifle. What I'm gonna use is this magazine arm, submachine gun magazine arm, just to kind of give it maybe the indication that is a magazine. Instead of it just being someone there, it's just with a rifle. But I think that may be a little bit boring. What do you think? Sure. Not too sure. Now, bonk. Isn't it? Punch and hello. How you doing, Battle Bunker? You doing? On me? Need to put the curtains up as well this year. We all do it. Yeah, Honestly, it depends on how much they can actually store, and also how often a turnover they got off stock. I know that from local game stores. When it comes to Warhammer, it's 9 times out of 10, it's whatever the newest flavor is. And also the new flavor has new models in it. That's the annoying factor of it. Any nicer. Yeah, but it's also sales. Black Templar stuff may not be selling, in all fairness. Or people have already got all the Black Templar stuff they need, because Black Templars are very good. And Blood Angels is the new hot stuff. For business, after all. Keep the lights on. Not saying it's good. At all. Loud. Like my local games actual main one I have is a Warhammer store, workshop store, whatever you want it. The token store. It's those got like 2 4-foot gaming tables in it. That's it. Problem is the money comes from Flavour of the Month. Not good, but I'm just, you know, that's the horrid truth of the matter. I notice it a lot in work. As soon as someone gets an update, sell a lot of that thing. If it doesn't have an update, it doesn't shift. Oh, I know. I'm just making sure if anyone else is listening, they understand why. Costs money for it just to sit there. And if it ain't selling, losing money. That's business 101. You don't want money just sat there. Mortar loader? Pardon me? Because the thing that bugs me is when people say, "Oh, regrettably," but it is like this, and the ones that are doing it, it's like there's no regrettably to it. You're still doing it. That's the thing that bugs me. You don't find it regrettable because you do it. Like only tournament kind of stuff going on. It's like, oh, regrettably, that's the way. But there's no regrettably to it. You don't find it regrettable. That's the thing that bugs me. Oh, I'm keeping it fairly blunt, so I'm less likely to hack my finger. And only using it to shave old lines. And I know if you have a sharp blade, less pressure. Last time I had a very, very sharp blade and I was doing mold lines, I went straight into my thumb, straight into the bone. That was a few weeks ago, and it yeah, it made me kind of go a bit faint. So, here's what it is. The blade's still plenty sharp, trust me. See? Plenty sharp. All good? All good, as I said. Yeah, how's everyone's afternoon / evening or whatever time it is before you go in? What? Ah, yeah, fair enough. If anyone was going to ask about blades and stuff, it's like, yeah, sharp blades help, but the main thing, so, control. You have the dullest blade in the world, it'll still stab you if you don't have control. Still hurt you. A sharper blade will help slice through with less pressure. Just, you can help it. Always cut away from yourself. Yes. And don't rush. Don't rush. That's when you make mistakes, is when you rush and you're like, oh, and then you know, overexert, or you mistake where you put something and you're like, oh, wait a minute. Why is my hand bleeding? Whatever. Got a little pocket thing put on the back. Put a little water bottle on the back. Already a water bottle. That. Try the entrenching. Or a little pad. Oh. Gonna be blunt, don't need show and tell on injury. Not that I'm squeamish, I've seen injuries. And it's not nice. Especially farm injuries. Oh. Farm engineering injuries. They are horrid. Horrid, horrid, horrid. Horrid. Hello, Jet. Yep. Yep, I can imagine that, good sir. That's the thing, you know, with like that's why. Oh, they're the Stormcast you're working on. Nice. Like, all jokes aside, when it comes to sharp implements, you got to be focused. Can't fanny about and mess around. That's when mistakes happen. How are you doing, good sir? I will say the parts are so damn small. Oh, me. Go. What am I doing? Okay, so I've got light mortar team. Got the anti-tank team. Like, I do have eyes after this. Make an NCO with a Thompson. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna be right back and just check on the lady and see if she'll wake up a minute. Okay, and we're back. Now stirring. Okay. So I'll do these. Probably call it there. Moment. I'll leave 12 left to do. I need to figure out what I'm going to do. 12. Because 2 of them are weapon teams. 2 of them are lying down. So I'll probably build another mortar and another anti-tank gun. I may have enough. Luckily, I think I do have a spare sprue of these. I'm gonna build. I'll build some more sprues. No, the 8th Army did injure their artillery and mortar. What? Yeah, people are enjoying seeing this bolt action. Share it, people, because I do want to show the other games out there. I do want to show them. What are you doing, Kiki? What you doing? What you doing? Are you happy, girls? Are you happy, girls? Are you happy, girls? Yes, you are. Hello, yes, you are. Did you enjoy your nappies with Mum? Did you enjoy your nappies with Mum? Did you enjoy your nappies with Mum? Oh, come here. Oh, is that better? Do you enjoy being up there? Yes. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. Yes. I know. I love you too. I love you too. Love you too. Go on. Go on. Come on, Mummy. Come on, Mummy. One thing I wouldn't mind trying to get working better in this year, the members side, like YouTube and things like that, actually viable for people. That's for Brim. More alive now or not? No, Kiki. Nabuto. Nabuto. Go on, out, away. Away. Away, Spike Eater. Was making a mood board for my other faction. Oh, very nice. Very nice. See, I'm cracking on with the bolt action. So I got a light mortar team. I got light mortar team. And anti-tank rifle team. I got my command. And I'm making crew. Oh, not crew. Rifleman. So I got an NCO, which is like the sergeant. He's going to have a Thompson machine gun. Tommy gun. You waiting for din-dins? Are you waiting for din? I'm not winding them up.
Yeah, hello. Okay.
They're looking. Look at their longing eyes. Don't you starve us, mother. You starve us, mother. Go on, down. Go.
Wait.
Is it now? They're very full of it. Staffies, if anyone knows. They're very energetic and very loving. Very, very. Very loving. Sometimes to their detriment. Sometimes it's a bit like they don't realise about personal space. I'm like, come on. NCO running forward into the breach. Yeah, so luckily what I've done with both these ones, I've got the support group for both the 8th Army and Africa Corps. I print out Matilda. I can do a Panzer, print out a Panzer III at some point. Yeah, you can do the Africa Corps as the Italians. Six. I do like the fact you get plenty of gas. Would be great if I had files I could print out like spare bodies. Throw on all the arms. £3. Oh, along the hip. That doesn't look right. Starting up a new game. starting up the game. Oh, fair enough. Fair enough. Very different then. Very different. Not sure where I put that then. Ah, okay. Gives different options then. Well, some of the models look just short of polished up. Okay, fair enough. Are you on about Conflict 47? That's a game that Warlords came out with some time ago, where it's like, what happened if World War II didn't finish? Several years on, the technology kept progressing. No worries. Conflict 47 allows you to play basically all your bolt action model that were in the late period of World War Two. Then with new, new iteration, yeah, new iterations included. That's all good. All good. Point crying over spilt milk. Fair enough. Clean up the chin a bit. All right. Okay, Tab. Well, you said you weren't hungry. Okay. We're getting there. Getting there. I think may leave it there now. Coming up to 6 o'clock. Have a little look. Welcome back, Mana. We're about to raid on. Seeing if we've got someone interested that we can raid into. Because I've done a bit, but the thing is, it'll take another couple hours to do the other 12, and I need to get back into a good sleep pattern because I've been off work for the best part of a fortnight. Best part, a week and a bit. So I need to be good. Need to be good. Very true. Doesn't help the other half's giving me a load of like morshy little bits. One got any suggestions? Trade into? Oh damn. Oh, that's not good. Figured I could. Ah, fair enough. I mean, if there's a nice move to put on, not too sure. Fairness. What I'm gonna try and do, I'm gonna try to stream for maybe like an hour a day, weekdays, something like that. When I get home from work, if everything's all ready, I just bing on the computer and I start streaming. So fingers crossed tomorrow, if it goes all right, I'll just finish off the 8th Army, the infantry. Also, I need to have a beard trim and a haircut tonight as well. On me. Yes. Painting. They've got 3 viewers at the moment. So let's go over and see if we can get them a little bit of New Year hope. They're working on Age of Sigmar Slaves of Darkness. So yes, if you're not already following, please click the follow button down below. It means the absolute world to me. If you're not already part of the Discord, you are more than welcome to join in. Please do. Link is there. Thank you everyone for joining me today. Getting back into the swing of things, and hoping to get them all all built by tomorrow/Friday. Because then the weekend, I will figure out how to paint them up. That's going to be interesting. But yes, waffling now. Take care of yourself. Take care of your loved ones. I hope to catch some of you, not only in the next one. Bye for now.